Sorry.
Raphael.
I mean, honestly.
We can do this.
Come on, Raphael. Keep it down.
We're back here with Fireman 3 Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassin's only run. We just absolutely knocked that parallel out of the park in 2 turns. So we're going to do, basically we're going to get as far as the 31st today. We're just doing the rest of month 3, the Lone Moon. Which means heading back to the monastery on the 22nd there, and then I'll probably head to battle and do the rare monster, and then just 2 normal ones on the 29th there. Not bother doing another paralog till we're a bit higher level, because we only really got through that one because it was monsters who were inaccurate and there were woods everywhere. I was kind of pushing my luck, so I'd rather level up a bit for sure. So basically, this episode we're going to get as far as the selection screen for the Great Bridge of Murden. Let's do it! We're not going to be able to teach many of our people here because we already did 7 of them before, so there should only be 4 remaining here because Hoppy we don't get to teach. Oh, I see they got some motivation for a question we answered at some point. Anyway, Lawrence. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is episode 75, so we've already got hit as many episodes as Azure Moon Maddening had, so... Partially because this is a lot harder, it's taking longer, but partially because I've been dividing the episodes up a little differently, it's been taking longer. Right, so we want your brawling, we could be hitting Healing Focus for you today, my friend. Or at least this week. And I think we ought to at least have a try, oughtn't we? Nice work. Raphael, what skills do we have you equipped with at the moment? We still have you with bow prowess. Yeah, getting you the double sword fair would be pretty neat, wouldn't it? Because you've been pretty able to do some decent doubling with the training sword. But then you've been pretty handy with the bow as well. I'm still not really sure. Probably just will keep you good with both. So I'll train up your bow a bit here. I do think you're that great, Raphael. Lysithia! Brawlin! Oh my god, we're so close! Hilda, yeah, I'm still not sure. Like, axes. We could get you an axe skill for Frykugel, maybe? I don't really know. Just go for sword, probably. It's probably really the best thing to do. We are doing a fair bit of swords with you. I mean, we've been doing some good stuff with axes with you of late, with that hammer and all. But we've already got enough that we're not giving you. We do have you with axe prowess. Never mind. So maybe there's a sense in raising you in that for that, if nothing else, because you've been doing good stuff with the hammer and all. Petra, let's get you that flying. Oh, you still don't have healing focus? Maybe we can start with that. You probably even get there now if you get one perfect in here. Yeah, nice work. Healing focus acquired.
You are giving me praise? I will get more soon.
You will, because check this out. Let's quickly swap her off brawling now. She no longer needs it. We have got a lot of stuff to fix up the monastery because I didn't give Raphael lethality, Marianne lethality. I didn't get anyone's gear fixed up. We have so much money that I should be doing these things. Petra, you can now go to, just sword and flying or all flying? Nah, sword and flying. Taming unfamiliar beasts, thief with a heart of gold. Leaves only Catherine, right? Oh no, we did do Catherine already, so we can just teach them whoever random. I can't remember. I don't think I've ever seen Cyril's, Hoppy supports. Cyril, let's learn you some chemistry. Good. Now go punch a wall. Alois, so good to see you. Hey, how about that god stuff, huh? And horses. Don't forget horses. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Look at everyone's skills. Begin training. I'm pretty good with an axe since it's a house Gonwell tradition to learn it from a young age. Stick to what you know, right? Easier that way. No. I mean, you can do a little axe. It's a birthday. It's Constance's birthday. Oh no, wait. We don't get any sports, so we have to do it outside. I'm sorry, Constance. Have some pine. We have so much pine. No. I'm sorry.
I shall endeavor to hold up my end of the conversation nonetheless.
Gosh. Have some.
To express my deepest thanks.
Yes, well, you're very welcome.
My hands are trembling.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's with their gloves anyway? They're like archer's gloves almost.
Yes.
Except they only go into the middle finger. Oh right, the existence of crests.
Yes.
Close calls. Sometimes that sun comes out and it's like, man oh man, reliable as fashion. No, shareable snacks is what I meant, obviously. Really? Not Constance fashion?
is a noble house which exists mainly on paper. I harbor little hope that it may someday be rebuilt.
Oh, Constance. Let's discuss that in excruciating detail. Forehead! Which is very shadowy for some reason.
Not vex you?
Ah, yeah, it does. Let's go inside.
Now. I hope that I have not wasted your time.
Oh, Constance. Oh, no. At least we enjoyed our time together. I don't even need to look. I know you two did perfectly. All right, we're going to see that Lawrence get up his healing focus now. Nice. Was that Lycidia up to A?
This should be suitable.
Let's see it in action.
Oh, and you got alert stance. I think maybe she didn't get a skill from it, Lycidia, but she did actually maybe... I could have sworn I just saw her hit A in brawling.
Thanks so much.
Amazing.
You're a sweetheart.
Oh, sorry. Amazing. All is peaceful now, and the merchants are safe. I wonder if we'll see any more new shops popping up at the monastery. If so, what will they sell? Questions abound. Well, my mercenaries and... Thank you. Thieves was the other one. Whatever it was, we could probably give them all both away for even more money to get even more materials. Got a handful of supports, but they're mostly pretty miscellaneous and not crucial for our main party, so I will probably wait until after the next story mission to do them. Still will take some time before I hit A support with Lysithia. I guess that one does happen a bit later, doesn't it? I think it's possible we're actually at max support with everyone in our... Like, everyone who we're sorting has the maximum support they can with one another. I have to stow everyone's equipment again because I just messed it all up, and we're going to be forging it a bunch of it anyway. Yes, indeed, Lysithia just hit brawling of A, so she no longer needs to focus all on that. I think we can go all... Maybe even all in sword or sword and bow. Probably all in sword. Let's get you to S on that as fast as possible. Get you that sword crit and sword fair. Could probably ditch your health plus 5, and maybe the speed plus 2 by the end to get both of them on. Because you've been pretty solid with when you get a crit with your soul blade, it's no joke. You no longer need brawling there. We can go maybe just bow and sword for you. I know. I'm sorry. Some people are probably upset that I'm not using Vantage or Desperation. They're supposed to be really good skills. I'm just really bad with them. Axebreaker has been proving pretty useful of late. It might not be a bad one to have on Lauren since he's sort of an all-rounder, kind of good, solid tank. We probably don't want to ditch his health for it because that's a pretty useful thing he's got. Can we take the hit to his speed? Probably don't want to dare that either. I'll leave it off him for now. Raphael, I'm starting to think he's getting doubled by a lot of stuff anyway. Like, he gets the odd double on slow enemies with his training sword and all. But for the most part, he's not really a match in speed-wise for some tougher foes. We should probably either go health plus 5 Axebreaker or close counter for him there. I think the battalion skills, where it's like when battalion endurance is a third or less, are not as useful for us because we're not surviving loads of damage because we're all assassins. If we're getting hit at all, we're like very quickly healing, and it's not happening much. So that's another reason that we probably don't want to waste any of our skill slots on them. Axebreaker could be good for you. Or we could, yeah, I might just bump you with the health plus 5 again over your speed here. I'm gonna do it. Marianne, let's get you this lethality. I didn't realize we had you with brawling prowess this whole time, but we probably want it over bow prowess. If you're gonna be using those aura gauntlets, let's keep you with brawling prowess for sure. But we gotta get that lethality on, obviously. I kinda like the idea of Axebreaker for Hilda because then she can be like the master of axes all around. Having all 3 of these is a bit excessive, I guess, but it's kind of the way I've been playing her is a bit of a weapon master. I think I might leave it. Got alert stance for Leone, could be really good. Probably better than speed plus or probably better than bow prep. Well, no, been doing good stuff with you and fail not. So we probably want to keep the accuracy on that as high as possible because it's going to suck anyway from a range of 3. But if the only bow we have you with is fail not, then and you're not our main dodge tank anymore, then absolutely alert stance is more important than close counter. Petra, I'm fine with keeping you with this here just as a mostly swords, dodgy kind of person. You're sort of like somewhere in between Leone and Claude. Catherine's got lethality now. We've been using archery with you more than brawling, I think. So I'll take off the brawling prowess, but I won't remove your gauntlets because I think you still could have good use of them. You're still good with them against like mages and stuff, but just get that lethality on there for Corn's sake. Trying to think if there's anything that would give Happy some standing power here. Probably Axebreaker more useful to you than bow prowess. You've got curved shot if you need the extra accuracy. It gives you crit avoidance plus 7, I guess, in your crit, and you do sorely need every bit of crit avoidance you get. But we're usually not having you tank with a bow. That's a pretty exceptional circumstance, so I think Axebreaker is a good one to have. Could get healing focus on Lauren, seems like a good thing to have. I'm probably using it more than Grounder of late, right? I still don't have Ignots with the sword, so I'm not really sure why I'm giving him Haze Slice. Probably Ward Arrow makes more sense, doesn't it? Maybe healing focus, I don't know. Nah, Ward Arrow, if he's support he can carry a concoction. I don't have Petra with healing focus, but I could. How often are we really using Waning Shot? Oh, but the extra range is good. Bane of Monsters is useful. Swap is obviously quite useful. Waning Shot's the least useful of these 3, but it may still have more precedent for Petra than Healing Focus. But then, let's try without it for a bit. We have other people who can get range, and if you run fast enough, you don't need the range. At some point, we might want to grab Bane of Monsters for you, just mostly for the crit, rather than for the damage output. But Finesse Blade will just progressively get stronger as the game goes on is the thing. I'll keep it on for now. Let's get them battalions replenished. While I'm at it, let's just dismiss some that we know we're not going to use, like all these little E rank ones. They're just like youths and mercs. Sarah's magic core is probably pales in comparison to any other magic one we have. It's not worth that much. May as well keep it around if I, on the off chance. Like we can sell off those torches again while we're, if we don't have any inkling that we're going to use them soon. Speedwing, let's give that to Claude lickety split. Get his dodge be at absolute maximum it can be. Here you go. Put that on your ear. Nice little accessory. Hang it from your earring. I'm almost 1,000,000% sure that there's a battalion out there that'll do dodge plus 20, but I just don't know what it is. She's at 99 experience of the Goneril Valkyries. Holy crap, Edmund troops give you 30 accuracy off the bat? What the hell? I kind of just want to see that. I thought we were at max level. How are we feeling about this magic core here over this one, Marianne? Because we're doing much more magic stuff with you than physical, but we've done some physical stuff with you in the past. Probably there are other people who better exemplify that middle of the magic and physical spectrum, I guess. Ooh, although this is a magic one with some neat stuff on it. I'm kind of curious to see if you level that one up and see how it goes. Go for that for a bit. I got you the Elmira Mercenaries just to see how they were when they were max level. Is that the reason I did that? Because oh, I guess your authority skill is also kind of not great. We can find you a better one than that, though, I'm pretty sure. Victor Private Military might be your best bet for the moment. Once we get Happy up to A in Brawling, we gotta start working on our authority quickety quick, because we're pretty sure there are better battalions for her. Let's get on in there to the marketplace while we're doing all this. But we know there were some really good A-tier battalions we could get. Battalion Guild is almost always the one I'm neglecting the most by the end of the game, for sure. I've always got like some really early game battalions on, it seems. It's because I look at them early on, like I'm like, oh, here, this is cool, this is one here, I'm like, oh, no one can use it yet, and then I forget about it. This is the one we really want for you, is the Alliance Pavias Co. It strikes as though it'll have the most defense by the end. Although this Golden Deer Cavalry could also be pretty good, but that's a ways off. Whereas this one, you're much closer to this one anyway. But there's not really any point in spending the money on it when we're not going to equip it anyway just yet. I guess I could get it leveled up, like, in preparation for it just to see how good it is, but nah. Really what I should do is I should go to anyone who I'm like, I'm not sure if this is the best one for you, what you've got now, and see if we can get them a better one. Even once these are all max level, I doubt any of these will come close to the +8 physical attack that this thing gives you. Ooh, Wyvern Co might not be bad for Hilda, actually. If it's going to level up a little bit past this, it'll probably match the physical defense and maybe the physical attack as well. Actually, I'm not sure. Plus, you lose your actual attacking battalion, which we want for Hilda with her good charisma. Actually, I'm not seeing many of these where I'm like, oh yeah, we absolutely need that on one member of our party. The only one I'm like, oh yeah, definitely want to go get that is Pavias Co for Happy when she's got that much authority. Meaning we could probably get rid of these Elmira Mercenaries we just took off of Hilda as well. Right, let me actually spend my activity points before I go to do the market stuff. Have we ever had a meal with Happy and Constance? Surely they have some dialogue, right?
Behold, Professor, we need only sprinkle a bit of this secret ingredient that Happy and I found,
And?
If you go and tell everyone about it, it's not much of a secret.
No, sorry, what are we putting on this? Sandwich? Boosh. Healing focus for me.
More to learn.
Bosh. Skadiddly. Skadosh. Nice job, everyone. And let me go put that healing focus on, shall I? Over what, I wonder? Maybe curved shot? We've got like other people who are sort of better at that sort of thing. Bane of Monsters is neat. But then again, I'm usually doubling people, and I've also got Sublime Heaven if we really need to stack on that damage. How is Bane of Monsters compared to Sublime Heaven? Why won't it show me Sublime Heaven? Oh, I have to actually have the sword in my inventory, do I? Whatever. Sublime Heaven is probably good enough. Let's get healing focus off of that. That being me. Sorry, healing focus onto me and Bane of Monsters off, I guess. Then we also have people doing ranged stuff already, I guess. We'll try this for a bit. I don't want to get our ranged stuff, take our ranged stuff off of everyone. Oh, of course! That quest we just did gets you, and you know what?
Tell your friends. Hello.
Hello! This person so much.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends!
Hello.
You can sell me these! Oh, what a perfect timing as well. And you can sell me this stuff, and meat, and fish. Oh, amazing. Our Arcane Crystals will be our second priority to like getting our other normal stuff like Wodows and everything in good order. Let's just buy the max of both of these, I think. Yes, that seems fair. But that'll be definitely a priority sometime soon. Well, I'm max professor level right now, so there's nothing I can't forge. Well, let's start by getting our gear set up how we would want it, like absolute perfect world. There might be some sense to not giving Claude a normal bow, but just giving him a killer bow off the bat. Because anytime he's doing archery, he's going to want to be putting the screws to them pretty hard, I would think. Right, we also just saw that Claude's pretty good with the brave swords. There may be some... Probably that over the Wo Dao, actually, since he's so damn fast. Petra can get our second evasion ring and be like sort of our double dodge person. Since when do we have 2 evasion rings? I knew we had 2 speed rings, but I'm forgetting when we found second evasion ring. Right, I've got things mostly set up the way we want them, but... Got a few empty slots here. Oh, mostly it's just on Happy here. I need one... I'm going to get 1 Wo Dao here and 1 Levin sword, I think. Should be a lot easier to forge now that we've got all these. Let me just buy a handful of these at the moment here. Oh, it's a lot of money, but it probably is how many we'll want to forge these all by the end. Got a killing edge I can buy off the bat here. I don't actually know if it's more cost-effective to forge an iron sword that we already have into one. Actually, that's probably a lot cheaper, yeah. Seth, give me that sword. YouTuber today. So we go killing edge here, and... Oh, no, it's not this you need for, sorry, it's a steel sword you need for a, Levin sword, I guess. Do we have any of those? Or should I forge this iron sword into one? No steel swords free, it would seem.
Hey there.
Not to worry. Not too pricey to get this into one, and then once it's a steel sword, we go, Levin sword with it. Only takes 2 crystals. Now you've got one. Go Wo Dao with it. Let's see if we can... oh, we have just enough to get this into Parthia, so let's do that for Ignatz here. Do the harder ones first, I think. Right, now we just have a bunch of forging to do. Hang on, I've got someone with an iron bow here. Right, I wanted to give you a killer bow like that. That was the one I needed to forge still. Knew there was one. As in one I needed to forge, not just from to a plus version, but into a different weapon entirely. And now I think we just go in order of priority of who we think, which weapon we think we need the most. Oh, we need to get you Wo Dao as well. There we go. I'm gonna get Happy stuff up first, because she doesn't have... loads of stuff that's like really high-powered weaponry. Claude's killer bow seems pertinent more so than his brave sword. We want you to have something leveled up, I think. I like this because it gives you 25 durability is way better. And that's a crit. Let's give you that, because you're good with crits on those. We want to get these ore knuckles as early as possible because they're costly. So let's just go get both of the ore, all 3 of the ore knuckles done. Wait, where's the other one? Marianne, where'd you go? Here you go.
There you go.
I didn't actually see what that was upgrading. I should have paid attention. Does it only lower the weight or something? Bugger, I'd have to buy more. Hang on, wait, it might still be in my the last 30 seconds. I just assumed I wanted it, but I forgot. I forgot that I didn't actually know. Oh, okay, it bumps the crit by 5 and the accuracy by 10, and the durability by 10. That's heckin' worth. 11 swords, all it does is bump the range, but that's also pretty sweet. It can wait. Brave sword bumps your damage, accuracy, and durability, and I'm always selling off Woot Steel, so let's do that before I sell it like an idiot. Ignatz' killer bow seems fair. Once again, I forget what that actually did. Probably more crit. Petra's Wo Dao, yes, absolutely. Catherine's Wo Dao, sure thing. And I think the only things left to forge are our Levin swords. And actually not even all of them, because I did Happy's already, so it's just yours, and then Marianne's, and I am just fresh out of arcane crystals now, so let's go get more of those. Man, dude, all the money we got from that fishing trip, let's just get 5 extra. We haven't even run through all of it, and we've got all these incredibly good weapons now. Oh my god, this game is gonna suddenly get so much easier. Dude, that one fishing trip was so crazy useful. Oh, my mistake, we didn't have as many 11 arcane crystals as I thought. Oh, sorry, but right, I've still got to do repairs. My mistake. I knew we needed to, I was like, why does it feel like I've not actually finished what I came here to do? You'll probably be fine. Let's go priority again here. Hammer, yeah, we could have that be as strong as possible. Man, it costs a lot to repair. Right, I guess they all cost a fair bit to repair once you're this weak on them. You're not doing many combat arts with this, you're just doing normal strikes, so you could probably hold off on repairing that since it's 8 black sand steel and 3,750 gold. But we're going to soon hit the point in this game that since we've all got our weapons to the point that we're going to want them, we're no longer going to be like, I'm going to hold off on repairs. We're just going to be spending, like, we're keeping everything at absolute max durability so we can go all out with them at every mission. Thunderbrand has 30 hits on it? Nice. I guess it makes sense because it gets its little extra hits here. Yeah, we'll repair your training sword. You never know how many of those you'll expend in one mission sometimes. Sometimes you gotta stand in one place and fight for a bit. So, everyone else is looking pretty good, actually, though. I don't think I'm really worried about this Cursed Ashaya sword, but we sorry, Cursed Ashaya sword. But we should be alright there, really. We're not going to use 7 of it in the next mission, and if we are, tough. And now we can unclutter our inventory and sell some of this stuff off, I say. Some of the stuff we're now pretty sure we're not going to use. But the pair of training gauntlets could always come in handy. Dragon Claws, you never know. Selling the rusted ones doesn't really feel right, because you're not really getting much for them, and there's good potential there. Selling a broken one is a bit more reasonable, just to clear my inventory if nothing else. Can you forge steel into Dragon Claws, or does it have to be silver, I guess? Might 4, crit 5. What are those killer knuckles about? It's only 1 more might and not as much crit, so meh, not as fussed really. Especially as there aren't many dragons we're fighting in this route. You can forge steel into more ore knuckles, but I doubt we're gonna ever need more than those 3. Like, even if we want someone else to use it, we can just pass them off. Let's liquidate here, just get a bit of extra cash. Don't know why we all of a sudden have so many trading bows we're not using. Like, a weird number of extra ones. Blessed bow could come in handy sometime. Steel bow probably less so. Brave bows could be useful for someone, maybe. I don't really feel like putting the time in. Anyone a bolt axe could be useful for? What's your magic like? Hilda? Because bolt axes need like a B or an A. Magic's not really probably warranting it. Now we've got the ore gauntlets, we've got plenty of people who are better, can do some pretty solid magic damage, so liquidate this, that, 2 rusted lances, killer lance. Yeah, when am I actually going to forge these rusted things? I'll just buy the things if I need to, except for the Dragon Claws, I'll keep them around. It's always nice to have a training bow and a silver bow to swap out if suddenly I decide Hoppy needs one or something. Grab it from the convoy. I'm not going to forge out 4 rusty axes. This one can be forged into Hodoclar. That's pretty one of a kind, so I'll keep it around just in the odd event. Extra training sword's probably a good move to have some around. Silver sword, sure. Can you forge an iron sword? Who cares? I mean, the devil sword is just inferior in every way to a silver sword plus, isn't it? So I guess there's no real benefit to keeping it around, but we don't need to forge it. I'll keep it around just in case. Just in case. And get rid of this silver sword. Alright, that feels much lighter. Greenhouse. So let's see about those Obinion seeds. Any luck with them? Getting those Obinion berries that we needed for the thing? No. Oh man, that was really not a good haul. You know what, stuff it. We don't really need them that badly to risk our ambrosia like we just did there, do we? Sorry, Hilda. Don't think I'll be getting you those berries. Our mate over here wasn't selling them, were they? Nope, only the rare stuff. Shucks. If you wanted to really go crazy with getting as many people... Well, I guess there are only so many people who could teach me flying, right?
Tell your friends.
I will tell my friends. Can Anna teach me flying? She cannot. It's like Petra, Manuela, and Sedith, basically, who can teach me flying. I don't really know that. So I guess having more... I was going to say, if we spend a bunch of money on gifts, we could get supports up, or motivation up more easily than with meals, which would give us more time to build Hoppy's flying, but that's maybe not really true if there are only 3 people who could teach us flying anyway. I think it's time to head out. Judith's the only orange dot in the entire monastery. That's hilarious. Oh, awesome. That feels so good to finally get, spend all that, get that huge sum of money and then actually be able to spend it on something and not just have it be a novelty. Holy crap. We are absolutely stacked weapon-wise now. So worth it. I could probably have even bought a few more arcane crystals for the road, but we're not going to use them all before the next monastery day, I doubt. Let's teach! So Lysithea is no longer a huge priority for us, and she's up at her arcane crystals now, which is awesome. Wow, she's really specialized, isn't she? Sword, authority, brawling. But Happy and Marianne, still we want to be rushing up on that as far as we can get your, especially for you, because we want to get your authority up so we can get you that Pavai's Co. Make you an absolutely untouchable tank. But also, of course, we want you to get these ore gauntlets, and even though you have a weakness you both have a weakness in brawling, we're nearly there, my friends. Next priority, probably our flying people. Well, I said Ignatz, actually. Probably that we want to keep going on that, because he is still lacking enough in damage that we can't really use him for too much. He could be a good person to try and get lethality for, as long as we can have him dealing some damage, right? So that bow fair and bow crit can't come soon enough. Well, the crit doesn't really matter for that, but anyway. Claude, let's get that flying. Leonie? The same. And I guess Petra as well. Oh yeah, and she's good at flying, right. I forgot about that. Because she only joined our party much more recently than the others, and we haven't had much time to teach her in flying, but she's already almost at B+. Right, so one more point. Lawrence, Raphael, Lysithea, Hilda, Catherine. Catherine, let's get that sword, hey? Oh man, you're rocketing towards S. This is awesome. Nice. Check those goals right quick. Make sure everyone's still on where I'm getting them to. Good stuff. Launch.
Professor.
Ash. I'm not exactly the most imposing figure on the battlefield, so I think it's best for me to focus on my bow skills and do my work from a distance. Wrong. Sword as well. But yeah, so you can have half wrong. Whose birthday? I already looked at it, but I forgot. Shamir. I had some idea it was one of the knights. Berries.
So I came.
Happy birthday. Let us converse about tea, and birthdays, and cookies, and teapots. Different from tea. Not bad, good to hear it. If it was bad, I would have been sad. Heart racing memories is unusual. Things that bother you. Really? Heart racing memories? The courtyard Shamir's I got? What? Would never have guessed that was Shamir's thing. Tell me about yourself. Oh. It's one of these two, because it's either Catherine or Strange. She seems like she would have some interest in that for some reason. Nice!
That was delicious. Thank you. I'll visit again when I'm free.
Good! Man, it's been a while since we messed it up, since we got the, secret roster. Not that we haven't messed it up since we got the secret roster, but our success rate has been dramatically higher since. I would not have guessed that first one. Awesome sauceum.
One step before the next step.
Nice one, Petra. To battle, and I will hushity and show you the highlights, my friends. Battle at the border, and then I'll do 2 of the level 31s. Oh yeah, we've unlocked ALL as a mission, an area to do missions in. Oh, it's been a while since I checked up on our saint statues progress. Definitely something we want to look at next time we're at the monastery. Completely forgot. Probably got a lot of renown saved up. Oh, look at Marion with Blue Gong now. Oh, that's so badass. Look how cool a weapon that is. Look at Beast Fang too. Oh, actually I didn't even check out. What does Beast Fang, what is it like? Plus 10 might, plus 30 crit, and effective against cavalry and dragons. What? That's so dope. Oh, look at Petra's speed. Dodge is up at 85 with the large stance. Sure, there's a lot of cavalry units. That could be trouble for us. Oh, it didn't give you a training sword at any point. That's probably more good for you than a steel bow plus. I don't have you with any normal sword, but I don't have you with an armor slayer or a training sword. Youch. Oh no, you got an armor slayer on. What am I talking about? Sorry. That'll do. Oh, except that they're kind of heavy. Well, now that we can buy arcane crystals, it's a bit of a non-issue to use your magic weapons a lot more, I guess. That's basically all we're going to be spending money on is doing good stuff with fixing up our weapons and all. Ouch. Oh, got hit by that first one. That doesn't bode well. Well, max up for Gunroll Valkyries, and as expected, 20 accuracy and 15 crit is pretty badass. Now that our Wodaws have way more durability on them, we can feel comfortable doing stuff like that. First use of War Knuckles, let's do it! Oh! Well, at least we didn't get hit. Mastery 4, is that Lauren's, was it?
Success is guaranteed.
Very good, my lad. Oh my god, all of them are over here, and none of my people are over there. Come on, Cynthia. Pounce, pounce! Nice stuff. Those are the Ore Knuckles I know and love.
I took care of it.
Level for Ingrid, sure, why not?
For now,
Hey now.
I'll revel in my achievement.
Time leveling up for this Edmund troop we got on Lauren, so like the accuracy is leveling up more. Oh my gosh. How have I never heard of this one before?
We'll show him.
We'll show him.
Seize the moment.
That's awesome. Alright, this is all getting a bit Benny Hill. I have to keep running away because these 3 are actually not suited to taking these out very well. And we can get farther away from them in the woods, so we can just I can just keep bringing them around till our other friends get here. Damn Cavaliers. We're just not suited to handle it in this run.
Each battle a victory.
Level for Petra, up to 30. Strength and speed I could go for. Dex, luck, defense.
Is a friend to count on.
More crit for you, anyway.
Fun to watch.
It was fun to watch in a sort of twisted way. Oh, thank God they're going up to the main party. It's as if they knew we just got our gear all souped up, because they were like, oh, you want a hard one, do ya? All Cavaliers. The battalion's leveled up again. Ooh, it's going to be a pretty physically formidable one. Man, actually got her crew to run away. Oh, they only have 45 endurance. That'd be why. It's got to be the lowest of any we have, right? Oh, no. Oh, all the Nouvelle ones. Oh, I guess that's their whole thing, is they give you lots of stats, but they run away pretty quick.
Pure grit. Make a difference.
That was the most Leone turn I have ever seen in my entire life. 3 crits in a row and then lethality on the end just to style. And then of course let's see it comes the soul weight crit right after. Wow. Saucy.
Keep making progress.
Dang, I love all this dex we're getting. That lethality is just gonna be showing up more and more and more. We got a bear to ALL with us. Didn't realize Leone and Shamir had supports. That sounds like fun. Leone and Bernadetta have them too? Oh no, I do remember that. Leone and Bernadetta's support is just like the epitome of Bernadetta's buy panic. Lawrence and Ferdinand, I can only guess what that'll be about. Oh man, we start surrounded, do we? No, I don't know why half of us are like looking this way when there's nothing. Oh no, there are Cavaliers there. I see. Oh man, it had to be another Cavs mission, didn't it? Oh, it's not like Army of Rare Monsters. They're not going to be quite as strong as before. At least there's that. And there are at least a handful more brawlers and stuff. Let's get to it. Heaven knows why we were back here at all. Oh, well, I guess there were bandits. No cover here. That's rough. We can start chipping away at this side. They're doing a lot of damage to us, but we are doing a fair bit of damage right back. Oh, are they going to really not only attack us once we get in their range? That's extremely convenient. Nice.
Same old, same old.
Okay, no, people are coming. I should have moved much more than I did. Oops. Oh, just those ones, though. Let's get down there and deal with that, then.
What's my strategy?
I really gotta put healing focus above swap, so I don't use it accidentally like I just did. Oh, Raphael even got a level on the enemy's turn there.
Gotta get stronger.
Nice. Oh, did he like lethality the first one? Oh no, they're both still here. Man, he did some solid damage to them though. And these ones are coming down. Oh, I see. A Gambit will take care of that. Something like this would be pretty sweet.
That's another one.
Make a difference?
Smear gets a level. Neat.
More effective.
Fighting wears me
Level for
out.
Hilda.
You still have a long way to go.
Neat. Strength, speed, and charisma are good for you.
This could turn the tides.
Level for me. Strength and speed, please. Health and
Not
speed.
my best.
And now we just have to wait for Happy to tank this all on her own. She'll bring it down in a minute. One of these will be lethality, one of these... Yeah, dude, what did I tell you?
I came out on top. This time.
If you bring this down with double 11 sword, the chances of the axe person hitting both of those on you is kind of slim.
Dead.
Yeah, there we go. Got it. Yonk.
I'm getting used to this.
Only one more to go. MVP Happy. No surprises there. Oh my goodness, it's just like all axes and swords. No, not a lance in sight. Thank goodness. And there's cover. I've never been so happy. Oh my god, the assassins are too powerful. Never mind. Everything's gonna suck. Oh, am I poisoned? Oh, there are lance. There's one lance person. Oh no. Sorry, wait. What? How am I? How? Actually, why am I poisoned? Please, someone explain. Was it someone I killed? Wait, it was you, but you don't even have a venom edge. Oh, you just get... Why? Probably already even time for an elixir. Ah, what? That's improbable.
It won't be in vain. Come, I have an idea.
Get that battalion level up again. Shame that accuracy plus 37 doesn't go for gambits. Ooh, if I land both of these. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe that's rejig the odds now that I missed that. Now we hit both of these. Especially with Raphael on our side. Yeah, nice one, Lycidia.
Done.
There we go, Balthus. Now you can have that level.
Amazing what a little bloodshed can do.
I know! If this works, I'll be astonished. There's so much wrong with this plan. Oh my god, there's so much wrong with this plan.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
There's a lot wrong with this plan. This plan is distinctly flawed. Oh boy. Wait, calm down. Okay, it's fine. The plan is flawed. I just don't want anyone to be under any illusions that the plan is not flawed, because the plan is very flawed. In fact, if I were to pick one word to describe it, I would say it's flawed. I would say its chief identity is being flawed. Actually, nothing else went wrong, though. So if Marianne just does that gambit from in here, that's probably a lot better.
Oh, I got it.
Let's hope the rest of our luck stays that way. Ooh, cancel the counter. Nice. Bad move. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, nice. Actually, that was pretty good. All we need to really do now is get Marianne up there and use her Resonant Flames and just put the stop on all of this. We probably want to do it with a friend close by. Well, we got pulses. Let's just see what happens here. Yes, pulse necessary. Oh, right, this is a battalion you've not used before, so it still needs to level up and stuff. Get Raphael and myself over there, maybe. He can almost one-turn this thing. Oh, he can with a crit.
Can't afford
With a training bow. Wow.
You are impressive.
He is. My god, so am I.
An ambitious plan.
Damn, it's not really even necessary anymore.
Won, didn't I?
But I'll take it.
Seize the moment.
Nice one, Lawrence. Ore Knuckles are generally doing more damage than your Soul Blade. It's just that they're less reliable. Like, doing a Soul Blade, you have a 100% chance of hitting in the woods here. But there are definitely circumstances where we're going to be wanting to do this damage fast. Especially if we can get an opponent who's slow. Or indeed rally your speeds that you're doing 4 punches. Like, that's when the Ore Knuckles really come in handy, is for turns where it's like, we need to do a lot of damage in one turn and not chip away at something. Max Battalion there. Nice stuff. Oh, I didn't realize that could happen that way. When you were stunned.
I took care of it.
That's Ignat's a level, up to 29. Hopefully also get him in to take down the boss. Ooh!
Found strength in adversity.
Actually, strength is like the one of two stats you did not find in adversity.
That was amazing.
Wasn't it? Oops.
Same old, same old.
Sorry, ignore this level for a sec. Oh, sorry, I thought they only... I saw the 4 there, I thought they had 4 health, and I was like, oh man, I wasted Love and Sword on that, that's not worth it. Sorry, it was worth it. Never mind. Yuri and Happy both get a level here. Happy gets Magic Dex Speed
Keep your
Defense!
expectations in check.
No. No thank you. Health and defense, you're at 50 health and 28 defense base. No problems there.
Never gets me by.
Superb levels from the both of these. City is heckin' accurate.
This is for the best, right?
Nice, a level 30 for Marianne. Let's get that Magic Dex Speed Defense.
I feel a little stronger.
Strength Dex Res. Her strength and magic have been going pretty side by side here. So she should be able to do some decent stuff with swords that aren't the Love and Sword as we go on here. There might not be a good way to get Ignat's the takedown here because to a point we're just gonna lethality them at some juncture because I don't think they have commander. Showing uncharacteristic restraint so far. Nice one, Lysithea. Just perfect. And that, my friends, is the final move of this episode. So that was 2 hours there, but it'll be much shorter for you because I'll be able to cut out a heck of a lot of it. That gets 0 level and Ignat's halfway to level 30. Nice one, 0.
This still isn't good enough.
There's that aptitude coming in. Oh, sure it is. You're hard on yourself. Don't be. Wait, we've got some extra arcane crystals. Just because they're like, you're going to need these. Nice one, Marianne, and we are all good. So let us go watch the opening cutscene to the battle at Bridge of Murden. Oh, I am tired. Basically did this entire month in this one recording session.
The Great Bridge of Murden is in sight. Beyond it, the Empire.
What do you mean it's inside? According to the little stage direction at the top left, we're on it, and it looks like a bridge.
What do you know? There aren't bridges that big in Elmira, that's for sure.
How unsettling. There are bridges in the southern part of Ordelia territory, but nothing like this.
It's the most strategic location in that area to move a large army across the Aramid River.
Sorry, why are we all surprised? We saw this 5 years ago in the Battle of the Eagle Line, I thought.
The Empire will want to hold on to it at all costs, so expect tough defenses.
I guess we might have been in a carriage. We probably weren't looking at it as a strategic location to capture at that point. Fair enough. Let's proceed with caution.
You're right. Their defenses are pretty impenetrable. Let's make our move carefully.
You're in command, Teach. Do whatever it takes to win. Well, other than sacrificing the lives of our allies for the sake of victory, try to avoid that.
Thanks.
Let's get moving. We're counting on you, my friend.
Likewise, I'll be counting on you, because we do not have any cover here, so your alert stance and amazing dodge will be instrumental, according to me. Okay, that said, since we do not have any cover on a bridge, do we have any booleans to sell, by the way? Yes, we do. 3. Chances are we're going to be not trying to play for the dodge tank too much here, and we're going to be trying to just lure them over one by one and then pepper them with arrows and stuff. Suggest level is only 31 for this. After fending off the Empire, your forces decide it's time to advance, but first you must capture the Great Bridge of Murden at a strategic crossing point over the Aramid River, which borders the Alliance and Empire. The Great Bridge coup! Deploy!
Sight set on the Imperial capital, the Alliance army chooses to march through the territory of House Gloucester, supporters of the Empire.
Let's hope we go fast enough that
Under the command
they don't come back.
Ardell, the retainer of House Regan, the defensive forces of Houses Regan and Daphne draw out the Gloucester troops. Thus, the Alliance army can continue its march toward the Great Bridge of Murden and cross the Aramid River, which separates the Alliance and the Empire.
We're gonna try anyway. There's just like a little icon that just says Murden. Okay, here we go. We get 10 people. Only 10, really? For this massive F-off bridge? Seems a little mean. So Hoppy and Claude have to come. Let's have a look at just what we're dealing with here. Don't we have to deal with Vladislava here again? Right, she's leaving the boss. So it's defeat all enemy commanders. There's one up here. I think this one would have been Ferdinand had we not recruited him. So at the moment, it's just 2. I think this might be one of them where Acheron, like, shows up from behind, right? Once you get a few steps in. Nevertheless, they're really light on cavalry people. It's lots of axes, a few mages, and snipers, so we're almost definitely going to have the weapon advantage in most situations here. Our mages with all their newfound Levin swords and Orknuckles will have no trouble bringing down these fortress knights, and the archers aren't all that tanky. So I'm thinking mages are a must for this one. Also some monsters back up there. Raphael, but for just some good brute force, because there are a lot of people, I think. No offense, Raphael. Didn't mean brute like that. Leone and Petra for monster fighting. I'm thinking with there's a lot of movement going to be going on in this mission. And snipers who can hit back lines pretty easily. Maybe don't want to bring Ignatz, he's a little squishy. And perhaps Hilda for the same reason. I think Catherine and Lawrence are a little more hardy and we should bring them. Very good, that wasn't too hard to decide. Raphael brings Shamir with ya. The only one happy needs to support with now is Bolthus. Get him on over here. Also, I've missed the opportunity to deepen the bond with Ash. So wait, maybe any C or B support with Ash since he's gone over to join the Empire for a bit. We've missed the opportunity? That's weird. Didn't really realize it worked like that. They only bring Eloise with you so we can hear some more stories about Captain Gerald. And as for how they are set up, what are we feeling like? I mean, we're gonna start moving pretty quickly anyway. We're not even starting in enemy range, so we've all got free access to wherever we want to be, probably. And I think this will be the sort of mission where we're not doing much advancing. We're doing a lot of waiting for them to come to us, since, like I said before, there isn't really any cover. Huh, I thought the square in the middle here was some kind of stronghold. Oh no, there's something about if like they have reinforcements that start appearing from there, but it's not an actual cover like this space. Very good, I think we're prepared. So next time, that's what will be happening. Next video on the channel, however, is Volume 4 of our Afraid and Obnoxious compilation, which is a compilation of me getting scared from games both horror and not. If you watch me for any time at all, you know it's pretty easy to scare me, so that's why we're up at Volume 4 by now. But that is all for now, so thank you so very much for coming around to this episode of Fireman 3 Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassin's Only Run. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Nice fight choreo though. That looked like it would actually really hurt.